Can you hear me now, Eagle Eye? Hopefully you can hear me. Can you hear me now, Eagle Eye? All right. I guess I had my microphone off. I apologize. Man, that's a bummer. That's a bummer. That's what happens to all of us. Yeah, it's a Friday. I apologize. I apologize. Yeah, it's... Oh, good. Okay, we got audio. So I take it that you guys missed the whole coffee talk intro by Natalie. Thanks for letting me know that, Eagle Eye. I don't know how I hit the mute button, but obviously I hit the mute button. Dang. Well, happy Friday, Eagle Eye. Happy Adappy Friday, and happy Friday to the rest of my wonderful friends out there. It is the 10th of January, 2020. That's good coffee. Good coffee. Yeah, my audio was taking an early weekend. I don't know what happened. Like, I don't know how I hit the mute button, but somehow I hit the mute button. And there it is. Elsewhere. Good morning. I need to put my glasses on. I thought it was only Eagle Eye in here, but it was you as well. Good morning. Trying to get my stuff together. So this weekend, I'll go to Mom's house, hang out with Mom, all that groovy jazz. Also, I guess, the way I understand it, we're supposed to have some winter-like weather in my neck of the woods tomorrow. Good morning, Brother Craig. Good morning. Hope all is well and totally hip and groovy in your neck of the woods. Grab you some coffee. Wakey, sippy, all that fun stuff. I'm waking up myself. I stayed awake a little late last night. I didn't go to bed till almost 10:30ish. And then, for some unknown reason, I woke up wide awake at 4:30 this morning. I was like, no. So I laid in bed and just kind of dozed back off until 5:30. And then I talked to my mom this morning, and then it was like I tried to doze back off, and I didn't just doze back off. I straight up snoozed. I fell asleep. My 6:15 alarm woke me back up. I came flying up like whoa. And so here I am trying to literally gather my thoughts still, because I guess, I was such in a deep sleep and I woke up so quickly that my brain is still trying to wake up. I don't know. Coffee is starting to kick in, though. Oh, yeah. Let's get a little last bit of the coffee. Thank you, Maxwell. I appreciate you waking me up. Let's get her get up for school. Oh man, you've been up all night long. Brother Craig. I don't know what it's been like in your neck of the woods weather-wise, Brother Craig, but my neck of the woods, it's been unseasonably warm conditions. Last night, I think it only dropped to maybe 50 degrees in my VW bus. I definitely did not sleep with my space heater on. So yeah, but tomorrow, tonight, they're calling for winter-like weather to come back. So our nice weather stretch will come to an end for a while. I'm just catching up on some comments. Make sure I got everybody. Man, up all night long, Brother Craig. I feel for you. School kids. Yeah, school in my neck of the woods just got back into session after the Christmas break. So everybody's back in school. So it is Friday, my friends. Friday. I'm super stoked about it. Who cannot be stoked that it's Friday? I guess folks that have to work through the weekend, that their Fridays are like a Tuesday or their Fridays are a Monday. So I guess a Friday might not be too swell and groovy to folks that got to work all through the weekend, but it's my Friday. I'm super happy. Super duper happy. You know, I've been, doing a lot of thinking here a lot lately, and I think a lot about my future. And, as I sit now and talk to you fine folks, I see myself living in this bus for quite a while. I don't see myself exiting or moving out of the bus, as to say, anytime soon. But there will be a time where I'm going to have to make a choice. I'm gonna literally have to make a choice about if I meet a nice lady, maybe that lady won't, I've talked about this before, might not dig the van life. So there might be a time where I'll have to change my life as well. And that actually scares me right now because, nothing's changing in my life. I mean, my life's, it is what it is right now. But the thought of me having to, park my bus in a garage and me live in a house or an apartment or something with somebody scares me and excites me at the same time. Even though I have not met anybody, it's not like I've not met anybody or anything like that. It's just, it gives me anxiety, and I don't want to have anxiety like that, I don't. Because I like my little life in the VW bus. I like the simplicity of it. Of course, there's little worries that come with the life as well. Little worries. This is just like I was explaining to my friend Bryson yesterday. Works at the lovely shop that I get to stay at. Anywho, if anything happens to my bus, or if it's broken into or anything like that, it's my home, it's my home. And if anything happens to my bus, I'm homeless. I'm literally homeless, and I don't like that thought. It's a very, very, very scary thought. But you know what? And this is kind of occurring to me as we speak right now. If I had a home that was 4 windows or 4 walls, windows, a door, bathroom, and all that jazz, a roof over my head and all that, you still have chances of losing that too. Anything can happen. Anything can happen at any time. I don't know. I don't know where I was going with that, actually. I guess it's just one of my worries. That's where I was going with it. One of my worries about living in the bus, living the lifestyle I live. Because I do live a simplicity life. I don't think too much about the future. I like to live in the moments. I like to live for now, because that's all we're guaranteed. I don't like to, now, this is how I feel now. I don't like to have an abundance of money on me. I mean, anything more than I need is too much. I mean, yes, there was a time in my life where, I didn't know where my next dollar was going to come, where I got food or some fuel for the bus. I always kind of knew where I was going to hang my hat. I always had a place to sleep, if I had to sleep at a truck stop or a Walmart. But there's been times where I didn't know where my next dollar came from. And of course, all that's changed now since I've got me a really good career and all that jazz. So it's like my way of thinking changes. It's like now that I have more than I need, I like to live simple, and I don't know if that is what makes a lot of folks that I work around, looking at me jive like, because, it's like, well, that guy don't have bills. He's obviously happier because he don't have bills. Hey, we got a new folk hanging out in the old VW bus this morning. We got, is it Bubble Elvis? Bubba Elvis? Anywho, good morning, Elvis. Happy Friday. Welcome aboard the old VW bus. Good morning, Catfish Jones. We got Catfish Jones in the old VW bus this morning, just hanging out. Yes, we got a new Bubby Elvis. Bub Elvis. Elvis, Elvis, hey, Elvis, pay your taxes. Elvis, pay your. No, that's camper van Elvis. No, that's sorry, wrong person. Wrong Elvis. So good morning. I was just doing some yip-yapping about the van life, you know. It is definitely a unique lifestyle. And I understand a lot of folks that live the van life, you know, they travel or they're nomadic, you know, where they travel and live off the land or live off digital nomads or whatever. I'm just a little bit different van lifer. I live in a van and I work a 9-to-5 job. Can you imagine like a dentist or a doctor like going, screw it, I'm selling my house, I'm buying me a van, or I'm buying me a Volkswagen bus, I'm gonna live in that sucker, I'm gonna live at in my friend's driveway, or I'm gonna live at my friend's property, and I'm gonna be a doctor. Man, if people started doing that, people would totally flip the frick out, man. If it was like a whole bunch of people in society, doctors and lawyers, or it's like, screw it, I'm gonna live in a van. Well, society would flip, man. Flip a switch. You're from the Netherlands, man. The Netherlands. So you live over there by Rotterdam and Amsterdamski, man. I was just my friend Kristen is from Amsterdam, or from the Netherlands. She's really a groovy lady. I was explaining to her last time we were yip-yapping here on the old YouTube that she should go try out some truffle therapy. Truffle therapy is far out. I'm not looking. I'm definitely not looking. If it happens, it happens, you know. But if it don't happen if you're looking. That's just a straight up fact, Jack, man. And it always happens when you're not, you know, expecting it. So, you know. Well, cool if you're a man. Maybe you're looking for a little groovy van lifer lady. Find you a van lifer lady out there, over there in the Netherlands. Because the way I understand it, you know, the van life community in Europe is much more easier to do, much more simpler to do, much more widely accepted. So, yeah. Oh, yeah, truffle therapy, man. Of course, you know, in the Netherlands, you know, they just have different things. And truffles, what I'm talking about are the psilocybin truffles. So, it's all good, man. Don't be pessimistic. You know, if you're single to your death, you're single to your death, man. Just live every day for what it brings, man. You know, it's like the ocean. You know, it's kind of like what Tom Hanks said in Castaway. You never know what the next tide will bring. So, we never know. We never know, man. But I'm going to get some more coffee. Yeah, they got you can go to shops in the Netherlands and get yourself some truffles. You can go to truffle therapy, which is like pretty far out the way I understand it. Cool. Oh. So, yep, I'll be heading to my mom's for the weekend, so there won't be any coffee talk. There won't be no coffee talk until Tuesday. Tuesday. I won't be returning back to the VW bus until Monday. So that means no coffee until Tuesday, but you can pretty much guarantee you can catch me Monday through Friday, 6:30 a.m. here in the Midwest Central Time Zone. That'd be 4:30 a.m. over on the West Coast, 7:30 a.m. over on the East Coast, and everything else in between. As always, I always like to try to send out, not always, but I like to try to send everybody out on a nice positive note. We come in on a nice positive note, listen to some Natalie. Unfortunately, this morning my audio is janky because I had the mute button on the microphone. That would be 1:30 p.m. in the Amsterdamskis. I guess that would be 1:30 p.m. in the Amsterdamskis in the Netherlands. So, Monday through Friday. So a little Grateful Dead, Sage and Spirit, sending you fine folks out on a positive Friday note. You are listening to the Grateful Dead, Elvis. The name of the song is Sage and Spirit. I do appreciate, Elvis, for you coming along and hanging out in the old VW bus this morning. Tuning in. Catfish Jones for tuning in this morning. Brother Catfish. Eagle Eye. Thank you so much for stopping in, for letting me know my audio is janky McJankness. Sister Lori, thank you so much. I listen to a very, very broad range of music, everything from old classical to country to rock to reggae to electronic music to Sinatra. I have a musical ear. I do. Thanks for hanging out, my friends. You guys have a most excellent, beautiful, happy-dappy weekend. And don't ever forget to be kind to one another. Love one another. Be grateful for every single moment and moments of the day. Because that's all we have for these moments. Peace. Love. And Volkswagen grease.